morning, fam. This is St. Michael right here. And it is a nice, cool day today. It is nice in the city, in the town of Whitelaw. You have St. Michael's Parish here, and with its cemetery right there in the back. Oh, sorry for all the noise. Just getting ready here. But St. Michael the Archangel Catholic Church here in Whitelaw was established in 1872. Look at that. And if you look in the front, you see it's a Gothic revival. I think I shared some pictures yesterday of the inside where I give a shout out to Miss Sharon, who's the former secretary, and Miss Judy, who's now the secretary, who allowed me to spend some time with Jesus all by myself. The church was closed, but it was just Jesus and me. And then right here, that's where I stayed, the parish rectory, all by myself. So off we go. We're leaving Whitelaw and we're heading to the Holy Resurrection Monastery in St. Nazianz, something like that. So this is the way we're going. Sun's up. It's a beautiful day. I don't feel 1 ounce of humidity. So here we go, fam. Day 5. You know, as I'm walking away from Whitelaw here, and yesterday on the way there, I just have to reflect on the kindness and generosity of the people I've encountered so far. Yesterday, on the way to St. Michael the Archangel Parish, I had like 2 miles to go, and I was completely out of water. And these two individuals who passed me up, they were taking a walk, long legs, so they were walking way faster than me, came back around, drove their vehicle, and gave me some Gatorade and some water. And that was such a blessing. And then I got to St. Michael's, and before that, Deacon called me, making sure I was okay. Miss Sharon called me, making sure I was okay. And I get there, and Miss Judy greeted me, and Miss Sharon drove in real quick, and she brought me fruits and some snacks, and she gave me a tour of the church, allowed me to spend some time with Jesus alone, and then she toured me the rectory. And I felt so blessed yesterday. I really like these people, and so I just wanted to share that as I walk away from there and heading to the monastery. I just have to say, it's been a good pilgrimage so far, finding the kindness and generosity of the people I've been encountering. So let's keep on walking, friends. So I guess because of the rain, it's like 66 degrees outside, beautiful day, and then the gnats, these little hovering things. So, fam, little tip, make sure you bring one of these so you don't end up eating a whole bunch of these gnats and have them like buzzing around your ear, kind of. So there you go. Tip for the Wisconsin way. And just as you get to the top of this hill, you get to see the sign right here. A veteran lives here, but it says, "Just keep smiling." And in front of it is the 7 Lakes golf course right there. So if they have food, I guess you could stop here to get food, but it's too early for me. Passing over the bridge here. This river. And then when we get up there, we're supposed to take a ride on Highway JJ, but I think we're gonna go instead and keep going on this highway and hook up with the Ice Age Trail connector instead of on the highway. But there's the river. And I get off the road here. And just keep walking up the hill. And then it's right over there. You see in the distance. This is where you can go fishing. We went a little too far. Got to the train tracks. We go to Highway 151 over there. Or we can take these train tracks as a shortcut. I don't know. Let's see. Yep. Doesn't seem like these rails have been used in a long time, but keep our ears open, our eyes open. This is probably not recommended. Definitely not recommended, but miss the trail. So I'm making my own path here. Yep. I haven't walked on the railroads, on railroad tracks, since probably 6th grade. So it's actually a pretty cool treat. It kind of reminds me of that movie, Stand By Me. Let's just hope, you know, it's like the woods behind you. Let's hope we don't find a dead body somewhere. But that's pretty cool. Oh, wait. Look at this on the left. What is that? That house looks like it's sunk in there. I don't see this every day. Creepy. And beautiful at the same time. It wasn't creepy enough. Just in time. Actually, you guys just testing the cross. So don't take the railroad track. Railroad crossing. Welcome to Valders, population 967. A great welcome sign there, Valders. We like it here, enjoy it with us. The diner over there. There's the Silver Dollar Diner here. Let's see if it's open. And they are closed. Go ahead up to see if there's somewhere else we can eat here. I would have stayed on the railroad track. This is where I would have ended up. Here, and there's the factory over there. And then there's the shoe factory, food and spirits. This used to be in part of town. The shoe factory, food and spirits is closed. No food, no spirits for me. Keep going.
Oh, we got.
So this pilgrimage wouldn't be right if I didn't stop by a cemetery, pray for the dead. Eternal rest grant unto them, O Lord, and let perpetual light shine upon them. May they rest in peace. And that's what, right here, Vader Cemetery, water spigot right there. You pick up your water, but you know what the great thing? Today, look, no pack. Because guess who caught up to me? Brian and Maggie from the Wisconsin Way Tours. Right there, it's Brian. And Maggie is carrying my whole entire 32-pound backpack. She's gonna bring it to the monastery and Brian's gonna be walking with me. So I feel like an angel. I'm floating on clouds. I'm not carrying any pack, so I'm walking a little faster. So I think right now, I'll do my usual. Find a space here, take a nap. We're gonna get to go to a little museum before we get to the monastery because I have a saint walking with this guy right here. Name of Brian, Saint Brian of the Wisconsin Way. Say hi, Brian.
Hi.
And then from South 4th Street, turn right on Birch. And we have the post office, St. Nazianz post office right here. The Baumgartner House, 1856. Yep. So we got the sign over here, the corner of West Birch and South 3rd Avenue. St. Nazianz, 1854, Father Ambrose Oschwald and group of settlers immigrated from Baden, Germany to found a Catholic religious colony in the spirit of early Christians. This communal settlement was named St. Nazianz after St. Gregory of Nazianz, from whose life and writings Father Oschwald drew inspiration. Like St. Gregory, Father Oschwald was interested in healing physical ills before departing for America. Father Oschwald studied medicine at the University of Munich. In Wisconsin, many came to St. Nazianz to seek his aid. Miraculous healings were reported. Father Oschwald's spiritual leadership and an effective administration held the community together. When he died in 1873, there were no successor of his equal, and the community began to disintegrate. Descendants of these first settlers of St. Nazianz still believe in the motto of Father Oschwald, let all do their best to promote the welfare of their neighbor. And we're gonna go over there, the old firehouse museum, where I believe old artifacts of the community are still there. So let's go. The stone altar and crucifix placed in 1954 marks the site of the original St. Gregory Church, built in 1854 and raised in 1949. So this is the original right there. The old firehouse. St. Nazianz Area Historical Society. Hi, Bob.
Hello.
You mind being on video?
I don't mind.
Oh, thank you.
But I would like you guys to sign.
Oh yeah,
in.
we'll,
Yes.
we'll sign in.
Walk with Jesus. This is where we're staying tonight. Did they say this used to be pink? Or
Pink house.
the pink house? I'll be able to go to Vespers. This used to be the altar. It's a relic of St. Gregory. Little slipper right there. Brian's giving us a personal tour.
Getting in his car. Honking other people walk.
What is that?
That was like a dormitory. You can act on the other side of it, you can barely see it, but you can kind of see this St. Ambrose Church is on the other side of that old dormitory building there. Seminary. Over to the left, you gotta make sure you turn this way up the left.
Yeah. This is more like a walking I like.
Yeah, you get more walking like this the further south you get on the road, it's more trails.
Lake on the left side, forest on the right side, shade. On my shirt, little Mr. Dragonfly.
Here we turn right.
Oh, turning right.
If you miss this turn, you'll still come up. You can come in it's up behind the dormitory, further away from the other chapel, but this way you can right to the chapel.
Little steep hike.
Yeah.
I'll walk a little bit more.
Spider web here. He's still alive.
This is the chapel of Our Lady of Loretto. Let's look. And behind here is the cemetery. Oh, look at this cross. Sacred Heart. And this is the tomb of the founder. This is the tomb of Father Oswald. So what happened?
When my understanding is that when his body was moved, that they examined his body and his body was incorrupt.
That's awesome. So Father Oswald's body was interred and then placed here, was incorrupt when they found him again.
And we could confirm that with probably Father Andrew.
So this is where all the Salvatorian religious is buried on this plot right here, and the ones who are buried somewhere else. It's a list of where they are. These,
pick out all the old stations when they sold the property. These were stations of the cross.
so these, I was wondering, so all of these were the Station of the Cross, and they removed them when they sold the property.
Just ready to see the busted out windows.
Yeah.
And Maggie's standing in front of the thrift store down there. This guy in the golf cart is probably heading over.
So this is a co-op garden.
Yeah.
And so you're saying the Hmong community.
So there's a large number of Hmongs that farm out there and use the land for their gardens.
Through Catholic Charities. So.
Well, I think a lot of them were brought to the United States through partial assistance to Catholic Charities.
So that's amazing. Then we got the thrift store over there, and then we got the chapel over here that they're allowing us to view and look through. Look at this. This church is owned by a private owner. Look how, what saint is that in the front?
I came through here with my son 2 years ago. They've done a lot.
Wow. I mean, look at this. That's I don't know which saint is that on the?
Which saint is this one?
St. Ambrose.
Is it St. Ambrose? So there's a St. Ambrose church. A statue of St. Ambrose right there. It's owned by a private couple. He passed away. Built in 1898. Right there. And now we get to go look at it. All right, did you hear that, fam? This is private property.
Hold the camera for you.
This is private property, and so you guys have to have permission to use this from the owner to be able to do what I personally do.
Nice.
Nice.
Go on in.
Look at that. People, look at this.
Was telling me that some of the items here were given back to them.
This was the church of the seminarians. Oh my goodness. I'm pretty sure that a long time ago the ambo was not in the middle, but ego te absolvo. And look at that. Walk with Mary. Pray with Jesus. So if you guys see this map, you might be looking, it's like, why is the altar like that? Well, when everything had to be removed. Is, you know,
We took the relic out.
Yep, removed the relic out of the altar, the whole back, the whole high altar was removed. And this is the shell that you were left with. But this used to be the seminary's church. I was gonna say that this connected. I'm like, look at this. Look at this. Look, you guys seen the episode with this guy, Brian and Maggie? Yeah, listen to their love story. So she's shy over there. Trying to get her in the picture right here.
And that was a side altar.
Oh, it is Lieber
It's
Henry.
Matt, Mark, Luke, and John. This is the old cemetery, and this is the grotto, which is now closed, not made due to the asbestos. Look at this. This was the seminary. They had their own infirmary, aka hospital. Look at that. And housing right there. Look at this building.
Put the lock on there.
All right, so this is funny. The Salvatorian Seminary right here, the new owners put these signs up, no ghosts, but the Holy Ghost, so that people who are like ghost hunters, they keep wanting to go over here, break in, trying to check out where there's ghosts. But look at that, Church of St. Ambrose. And then the infirmary, and those are the housing for the seminarians. The nuns live in the back. And this is the school right here. Amazing, beautiful. And if you guys take a look, this whole area right here was part of that seminary. Take that whole section.